Well, I have never seen such an obvious total freaking hypocrisy. The creator of Power Girl, Jerry Conway, wants to see manga creators taken to task for their rampant sexism and misogyny. Really? Are you sure you're not just jealous that manga is obviously doing better than American cartoons? Let's get into it, guys. Let's go. Hello guys, don't forget to like this video, don't forget to subscribe, and hit that little bell right there so that you can get notifications every time I upload a video. Okay? Enjoy. What is up, guys? This is your boy Andy Mixers. Welcome to Andy Arts TV, where I talk about anime, movies, video games, geek culture, Japanese culture. And for today's dose of geek culture, we got we're here abounding into comics, one of my favorite news websites. And in case you have never heard about Jerry Conway, don't worry about it. I mean, I'm sure you've seen his character. What's her name? Power Girl is this superhero, kind of like this female Superman type of superhero with big boobs, big beautiful jugs. And I've never read the comic books, but I've seen girls cosplaying at anime conventions and comic book conventions right here in America, right? And the creator Jerry Conway now is saying, oh, well, it's rampant in manga is rampant in sexism because anime girls have big boobs too. Really, dude? Really? Okay. Let's see. So, the Western comic book industry has officially begun to turn its side on Japanese entertainment industry because they're freaking jealous. That's why. It says, as Power Girl co-creator Jerry Conway declared that he wants to see the manga industry taken to task for their rampant sexism and misogyny. So on May 11, presumably prompted the recent situation surrounding Scott J. Campbell's response to Tumblr's artist fixing of his work, Conway took to his Twitter to baffling assert that while American comic book artists are taken deservedly to task regularly for outrageous sexist treatment of women, he rarely saw any commentary on the rampant sexism and misogyny of manga. Right? First of all, he is in no position to say anything about sexism and misogyny about Japanese manga because his own character, quote unquote, could be, we could say the same thing about his character, the sexism. You know how like all these people on the left are always attacking beautiful cartoon and anime characters with big breasts, but whatever, man. So here on his tweet, he says American comic books are taken deservedly, right? It's one of his tweets. It says, as proof to his claim that manga was filled with rampant sexism and misogyny, the veteran comic book writer pointed at the cover of Dungeon Builder, the Demon King. So basically, he points at this light novel. He points at this light novel, Dungeon Builder. See, anime girl with big boobs. Okay, so the reason why, Mr. Conway, the reason why you have a character, a female character with big boobs, in anime, manga, and light novels have characters with big boobs in the cover, is because people like that shit. Okay, women like big boobs and men like big boobs. Okay, you have an entire, all of Hollywood. Get these females in Hollywood get plastic surgery so they can have, bigger boobs. Okay, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Now if he's making the argument that children should not, be exposed to this or whatever, okay, then I understand that. Okay, that now we're getting into ratings. Okay, now we're getting into ratings, so that's different. But he's saying, oh well, nobody ever attacks these guys, for having girls with big boobs. Dude, shut up. And then he goes on to say in another tweet, not to mention manga's rampant sexualization of teen and preteen young women in media that in American is mostly popular among younger readers. Do we ignore this because we're afraid to criticize non-Western cultural tropes? Wrong and wrong. Okay, let's take Uzaki-chan for example. Uzaki-chan was a college student, so no, she's not underage. Okay, so if you think that these characters are underage, like, don't freaking watch anime or read manga, okay? That's number one. Number 2, no, these characters are not underage. Just because you think that they look underage because of the way they're drawn, it doesn't mean that the characters themselves are underage, okay? The Japanese are not stupid. Right? And then he points at this, you know. Where is it? Conway represents basically another manga cover. Don't talk with me, Miss Nagatoro. And the reason why they point at this is because the girl down here below is kind of like showing under, basically a shot under her skirt. So how is that different, Mr. Conway, from this right here? It's total hypocrisy. It's just hate. They just hate manga. They're attacking Japanese artists. They're attacking Japanese artists because obviously manga is doing better, right? And then where is it? It says there's no way around it. The argument that made in Conway's tweet are disingenuous at best, outright lies at worst. That is true. First off, his claim that sexualized depictions of female characters are inherently sexist and misogynist in outright lie, in ironically a misogynist one. Given the mere existence of large number of female artists who enjoy drawing sexy characters themselves, such as digital artist Sekimi-chan and or Bayonetta designer Mari Shimazaki. So the designer of Bayonetta it was not a man, it was a woman. Okay, there's also women in the space creating female sexy characters. So both men and women love women with big breasts and sexy characters. Okay, so Mr. Conway's argument is absolutely kind of sexist and sexist itself. So what is he trying to say? That oh man, oh my goodness, just this is the world we're living in now, guys. And okay, and then they go on to point at other characters. You know, they start pointing. Oh yeah, here's Uzaki-chan. Of course, they gotta attack Uzaki-chan, right? And they point at other other animes such as One Piece. Is this Nami? I don't know who this girl. I think is this Nami? I think it's Nami. I'm not sure. And then look at his girl. Look at her. Okay, showing a lot of legs, cleavage, purposely cleavage, right? And only wearing basically, you know, this basically here not only shows this V line here, but also exposes her ass. It's total freaking hypocrisy. And I mean, you could have just leave it alone, or do what a smart person would do and learn from manga. Learn why manga is so popular and apply it to your own art. You freaking man, I'm not gonna say it, otherwise YouTube is going to, like, you know, block my video. But anyways, that is it for this video, guys. Man, I can't stand this hypocrisy, because this is one of the reasons I don't read comic books. I don't read comic books. I read manga for this very reason. And this is why American comic books are going down the drain, why comic book stores are closing, and why manga sales are in an all-time high, you know, by the millions, being purchased from Americans by the millions, and comic books are going down the freaking drain. This is Andy Matrix, guys. Don't forget to like this video, comment below, and tell me what you think about this total hypocrisy here. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you like this content to get notifications of future videos. And oh, that's it for this video. This is Andy Matrix. Godspeed, everybody. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.